Here's the off-grid water heater before I've lit the fire. So there is nothing in the basket. You can see the coil enters the bottom, coils around, enters a little bit above halfway up the bucket. A lid placed on top keeps debris out, it holds heat better, and a long funnel allows you, if I don't drop it, allows you to add the coldest water to the bottom of the bucket. So that's optional. A lid without a hole or a lid with a hole and a long funnel is to your advantage. Keeps leaves out. It's easier to add snow if there's no lid, but if you're just adding water, a lid with a funnel is a good way to do it. And then of course, when you need water, open the valve. You do not want to let the water get below this fitting, otherwise all that's going to come out is steam. So be mindful, if you've pulled some water out, add some cold water and keep an eye on your fire. It can get so hot that it will boil and generate steam. So just be a smart user of an off-grid water heater like this. If you want to place a pan underneath to catch embers, ashes, whatever, you don't want to start a fire on your property. But that's what it looks like before the fire is lit. We'll come back after it's hot and look at it again. Alright, we are 15 minutes in to the burn. You can see hot water coming out the top. It's kind of hard to see even though it's in the upper 30s right now. Steam is coming off the top of the bucket. But here I've got a heat gun, so let's look at the temperature at the very bottom. Alright, so we are 43 degree water out of the tap hose, and up here 100, 80, 90, 105. So clear, the water starts cold, heats up, goes around the coil, comes back in hot. This is the original wood that I started with. I've added no more since. But as I stick my hand in, that is comfortable bath water, I would say, for temperature. But down low, it's going to be a lot cooler. This coffee can I split in order to get the coil in and out. You can just use stovepipe ducting. This is cold air return, so it's galvanized. If you do use this, burn it hot outdoors once just to get that galvanized coating off. But there is black stovepipe material that's better suited for the heat. But I don't even know if they make coffee in metal cans anymore. But here, that's where we are at 15 minutes of burn time. Okay, we are an hour in. We've consumed a lot of the wood. Let's check our temperatures. Up here we are at 120, 130, 134. As we go down, 140, 141. At the spigot, 131. Way down low, 82. That's why the spigot is not at the very bottom. You get the coldest water at the bottom, hottest at the top. Somewhere in the middle, it just affects how much water you can draw off the higher you make the spigot. But know that as you bring this water level down, the hottest water at the top eventually arrives at the spigot. You also don't want to draw off and get below that upper fitting, because otherwise steam comes hammering out instead of water returning to the bucket. So I've done all this with the lid off so I could show you the internals, but as the bucket heats up, it kind of pulls the side together because of the weight being suspended from the handle. So the using of a lid, especially a rigid lid like this, keeps the bucket round, keeps leaves and soot and ashes from getting in your water. And like when you boil water on your stove at home, it boils faster, it stays hotter longer if you put a lid on it. But I took the lid off just for this sake. Now I've got it hung from a homemade tripod that I made out of some electrical conduit and some sheet metal, and it's suspended from a rope. But it could hang from a tree branch, it could sit on a table. I'll put a picture of me sitting it on a table. You just don't want to have the ash and embers falling onto the table, so I'll show a picture of it where the ash can is hanging off. But that is it in a nutshell. So hopefully from this video you can see all of the plumbing and parts required to put this together and get water up to temperatures hotter than you'd see in your home water heater, for all manner of off-grid camping, etc. uses where you would have a need for hot water. Thanks for watching.